I'm going to share with you now just a few things that I wish I knew when I was a teenager, especially when I started out in business. I started my first business when I was 15. I've been selling since then. And over the course of these last many years, there's so many things I wish someone would have told me. Someone would come to me and say, Ignatius, don't do that. Ignatius, do this instead. So I hope you learn a thing or two from this video. Stick around for the last one because that one is a game changer. Now, the first thing you're going to need to realize is that the sooner you can start making mistakes, the sooner you can learn. When we're in school, in high school, like something I wish someone had really told me is that being good at things is not always the way out. Sometimes you have to intentionally be trying to be failing at things because that's how you actually learn, right? So I wish I had known that earlier. And I think it's going to help you so much more in your life. If you're always okay with making mistakes, you're always looking to just at least be able to take the next step forward so that you can either get better at something or know what the result will be like. The second thing would be, how everyone is always trying to help you when you're young? Yeah, that's not going to happen when you're older. See, the moment you leave high school or university, if you're even lucky, no one is going to be there to come and solve your problems. No one is going to care anymore. You're an adult now. So, when you wanted to start your little business as a teenager and everyone in the neighborhood was giving you money and donations and all that, that doesn't happen in real life. Or that doesn't happen when you get older. So you need to quickly make peace with this and know that life is going to come at you. But that's not a bad thing because the sooner you realize that, the quicker you can adjust to it. And now you can move forward and actually be able to solve your own problems and work out your own things and make up your own solution. Number 3, find yourself a mentor. What do I mean by this? You need to find yourself someone that you look up to as quickly as possible, someone you want to learn from. When I say mentor, I don't mean someone who's making a shit ton of money, someone who has done crazy, unbelievable things. If you have access to that, that's great. A mentor can also be someone that's just 10 steps ahead of you in life because you need to already get accustomed to creating a circle of people that are doing better than you, people that can inspire you to do greater things, people that can make your achievements look small enough for you to want to move further in life, right? So that's what I mean by finding yourself a mentor, because I see this has helped me a lot, like spending a lot of time with people that find doing great things normal, people that where they do something unbelievable, something great, it's just a normal life, it's just another day in the life, right? So that's what you should surround yourself with. Now, the next thing I would say is be curious. What do I mean by be curious? See, when you're young, it's very easy to just think your life is the only way to go about things. Now, when you're out in the world, you're an adult now. See, there's so much more that you still haven't experienced. There's so much more to this world where you might even meet someone that can change your life in one single heartbeat. You need to always be looking to get something out of life. Life is still expecting something out of you. Now, I'm not saying be someone that exploits people, but when you meet people, be curious, ask questions. Don't be the person that's trying to look smart, being talkative, wanting to make everyone see you like you're a smart person. No, be curious, ask questions, always be looking to learn. And I think if you stay like that, that's going to take you so far in life. Now, let's say you've done all the other things. You need to listen to this part very carefully now. Forget about girls or boys if you're a girl. Now, this can be very distracting for you. When you're at that young age, you want to party, you want to experience the world. There's so much new stuff to explore. If you're going to have a girl or a boy, have one that you give your 100% of your attention to, because that can be also a productive thing, especially if you have the right one, right? But if you have to choose one way out, it would be just stick to yourself. Do your own thing, man. Focus on just building yourself for at least a little bit of time, because chances are, especially if you're a guy, chances are that you're not even good enough for the type of girl that you would want, and vice versa. So focus on yourself at this point in time. You're still young, man. The whole world is waiting for you. You need to build yourself, get some stability going in your life. Then you finally probably would be ready to get the kind of person that you want. You don't even have a beard, man. What you trying to do? Here's the last thing that I would add. Listen very carefully. Let go of your ego. Your ego is going to stop you from so many things that could happen for you in your life. Trust me, ego is being arrogant, thinking that you know better than people that have done something longer than you. Ego is thinking that you're smarter than everyone else. Ego is wanting people to always think you're smart. Ego is not being able to listen to other people's thoughts, and ego is not properly gauging what you're capable of doing and putting yourself in situations where it's going to make it tougher for you. So let go of your ego. Ego kills so many dreams. Ego has stopped so many men and women from achieving their their dreams and goals. So to be humble enough to just accept that you want to do something great, but still be able to listen and be able to open up yourself to accept other people's perspective, other people's thoughts, and then you can decide whether you take it or not. But all in all, I think if you follow this, you should have a pretty decent life. And I think things are going to be quite okay for you. Then you should know you're on the right path to at least having a decent life, And I think that's what all of us want at the end of the day, at least a decent life, if not even great. So yeah, thank you guys. And I hope you have learned a thing or two from these things that I wish I knew when I was a teenager. So yeah, take care of yourselves.